morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and those who are neither, wherever you are in the world. I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm, and this is Ramblin' with Rusty. Last time on Ramblin' with Rusty, we went through our character build and then went over and did a delve daily from High Isle to improve our rapport with Ember. And today we are going to get back into running the storyline questing. So we're going to start that by heading over to, we need to go investigate a couple of more sites here. So without further ado, let's get into it. And the first site we are going to investigate is, wow, not even shown here. It's down here by this public dungeon, so we're going to head there. We need to go north. Okay. So as you can tell, I have switched around my skills just a little bit. I want to start building up the skill levels so that I can start putting together a proper build. Let's see, this should be right in here. There it is.
Looks like this is the place. I'll back you up. Hey there, fish. We make it to the spot, and what do you know? There's some kind of cave here, just like the map suggested. By myself? No, I was waiting for you. I wouldn't have even noticed the entrance if I wasn't looking for it. Probably why the Ascendant Order chose it. That's the thing about islands and ships. You can always find the rats. Not alone you won't. For all we know, the whole damned order is meeting inside. With any luck, I'll get a chance to pound the bastard.
And off we go. Well, we can at least make some gold while we do this. Okay, so orders.
Who we were carrying, where we were going, but how?
Orders to kill the royals. Let's see what else we can find in here. Yeah, I mean, they killed dozens of innocent people. Call themselves knights for the people, but geez.
Don't let them get behind you!
Is it over? Oh.
Yes, it is. What have we up here? Covenant, Pact. Here's the spies.
I love a good fire. Reminds me of being a kid. Being hungry wasn't so bad when you were warm.
I recognize that one. He was aboard my ship. These lodestones must be how they targeted us with the storm.
Yes, they are. They even said as much. Let's see. We got Dominion, Pact, and Covenant. Traitors. The lot.
My magic will destroy you!
Oh, I need to talk to her.
Lady Arabelle was right, damn it. We do have a rat in our company. Now I owe her a bottle of Tamika's dark rum. Someone gave our plans to the Ascendant Order, and they somehow used lodestones to track us and target us with that storm. Not a lot. Lady Arabelle, Lord Baccaro, and some of his top aides, the 3 captains, Duchess Alea and a few nobles, and anyone the Alliance leaders shared it with. If there's one thing I learned about royal courts, they leak like... We met briefly early on. Then we each sailed different indirect routes to get here. I didn't rendezvous with the other ships until we were almost at the archipelago. Anyway, I guess this shows us how the Ascendant Order rewards its agents. Look around. These traitors survived the storm and the shipwrecks and returned here just like they were told to. And what do they get for their trouble? A blade to the heart for each of them.
Okay, well. She is not wrong.
Don't underestimate that! Oh yeah, that felt good.
Okay. Alrighty. And off to Site 3, the Dufort Shipyards.
And we're off!
I just spent a bunch of this. I need to grab those, get a little more rapport going on.
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
Okay, and it says we need to come in here to meet her, him, her.
Ah, you made
Him.
it. Good. Hey, so I did
It.
some skulking around while I was waiting for you. Remember Dockmaster Arnold, the slimy skeever who sold out our ships to the Ascendant Order? Word on the docks is he's here. Sounds like his bosses aren't happy with him either. The Far Dock. Yeah, it's not a House Dufort ship out there. Assuming Arnold's a prisoner, that's where I'd stash him. If we want to talk to him, we better act now. I don't think the good Dockmaster's long for this world. Normally, House Dufort Knights would be all over the place, but I haven't seen a one. Ascendant Order, though. That's a different story. They're guarding the docks between us and that ship. Whoever they paid to get rid of the Knights hit the jackpot. Let's just make our way to that ship and see if the Dockmaster...
Okay. Well, you can see on the mini map it's out there. Let's look at our roads. Back on here and head down. It's obviously what they intended.
You got this, but I'm here if you need me.
Ooh, more rapport for Ember.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
That's something I need to look at. What are today's endeavors? 7 pieces of furnishing, 10 mud crabs, a public dungeon group event. Huh.
You can handle this, right?
Let's see, I need to go all the way out.
What we got?
at the docks with Lady Arabelle. I thought the Ascended Magus had returned. He didn't need tools to torture me, not with his magic. The pain, the fire, it was inside my skin. You're right. I let the gold blind me. But look, I knew nothing about special cargo, or important passengers, or Aminos, or any of it. Even Lady Arabelle said the ships were just carrying supplies vital for Lord Baccaro's I gave the Ascended Magus a list of names. Folks he could trust to keep quiet. Muscle to collect the goods when the ships ran aground. But it was all a sham. They captured the captains, then gave orders to kill anyone else who washed ashore. Are you serious? He didn't trust me. I never got a real name or saw his face. But he's rich, I can tell you that much. Like nobility rich. Royal rich. You can smell... It's an island to the north. A jungle rock where they send prisoners to disappear. The Magus gave orders to look for someone on Aminos. Whoever he's searching for, he moved his knights from the shallows to there. That's all I know. Cut me free!
Yeah, he does deserve whatever they have planned for him. But he did help. On the other hand, he did help me out with a little bit of information. Not much. I don't really think it's enough to justify setting him free. He deserves it.
No! I don't deserve this! Jakar, please! Turn me in if you must, but don't leave me here!
Well done. We got what we need, and you're leaving the Dockmaster to the fate he deserves. I'll see you back at the manor.
Yeah, even Jakarn agrees with me.
Don't mess with a street kid. We're the best.
See, I need to go up over here. Do want to look into that though. Oh, I was here. Got that one. Okay, we need to go back to Lady Arabella. And how are we doing? 20 minutes.
Easy to get lost in a place like this. I think that's one of my favorite parts about cities.
Still can't see the Colossus, which I should be able to. Probably out on that island you can see in the fog.
There you are, my dear. I was beginning to worry. Tell me everything. What did you find at the sites marked on Alea's map? Traitors? This confirms our suspicions. But lodestones are powerful arcane focuses. What else did you discover, dear? Lodestones on the ships and at the ritual site? That must be how the Ascendant Magus targeted the ships with his storm. Remarkable. But was the storm meant to delay the ships, or give the Order the opportunity to capture the Alliance leaders? So the Ascendant Magus isn't infallible. That's good to know. And the evidence we've uncovered up to this point tells us the Order believes the Alliance leaders are still alive. They're actively hunting for them. We must find them first. Aminos. I suppose it's possible the leaders washed on to that God's forsaken island. While I determine our best approach to that place, I need you to go to Shipwreck Shoals and aid Captain Suzo. I received an urgent message right before you arrived. The shoals are a graveyard, the final rest for vessels that met an unfortunate end in the straits between High Isle and Aminos. Go and help Captain Suzo, dear. He made it sound quite urgent. Shipwreck Shoals is on the northern coast, just west of the Dufort.
Okay. So it looks like we're heading back to Shipwreck. Wait a minute, Shipwreck Shoals. That's... Okay, it is delve up there. Looks like we'll be heading back in there then. I don't think I would call this the northern coast, though.
This place stinks.
Okay, find Captain Zuzo.
Big mistake.
Where is he? Oh, he's out back. Which route's easier to get there? Probably this one. Oh.
Yay, us!
Went too far. In my exuberance for killing enemies to fill my golden pursuits,
When I got to the shoals and saw all those sea elf pirates and handelids, I quickly sent a message to Lady Arabelle requesting assistance. But I was able to sneak over here, and that is when I spotted her. My ship, the Kamal's Bane. Oh, I thought I lost her forever. She washed ashore on the shoals, thank the Hist. It took me some time to reach this spot without being detected. But now that you're here, we can see what she will never. You check the hull, and I will search among the wreckage. Be careful.
Stay back. I can still fight. I didn't think anyone would come for me. But if you're with the captain, please. It's Prince Ernskar. We have to help him. I'd be dead if it wasn't for the prince. Not exactly. After that strange storm swept in and the ship hit the rocks, we were struggling to get to the small boats. A wave hit me and I thought that was the end. But Prince Ernskar lifted me up, tossed me in the boat. The Kamal's Bane started to break apart. The storm pushed us into the straits and the current was dragging most of the ship toward Amanos. I stayed in the small boat as long as I could. Then I leaped into this piece of the wreckage and landed here. The last I saw, he was alive and clinging to the part of the ship floating toward Amanos. Even through the storm, I could hear others in the water, but the wind...
Return to the manor. Lady Arabelle must know of this. I'll return as soon as Islene can travel.
all right, well, I thought I saw a chest icon up here.
I've been waiting to try this spell out.
Apparently not. Well, that's going to put us at the end of this. So we're going to fast travel back.
Cities can be just as fecal as people, but just as beautiful too.
The good folks shook, the bad folks sighed and told.
Let's go fast.
Okay,
Friend,
she
Lady
is
Arabelle is waiting for you upstairs.
upstairs. As I was just about to say.
Another one of my favorite associates, back safe and sound. And were you successful? Did Captain Suzo find anything important at the shoals? Well, that corroborates what the dockmaster told you. If Prince Ernskar is still alive and made it to Amanos, perhaps the other Alliance leaders did as well. Only a small part of the island is hospitable, and Amanos Station is barely that. The rest of the island is an untamed jungle full of deadly plants, wild creatures, and gangs of prisoners. House Menard controls Amanos, but they restrict their oversight to Amanos Station and the prison stockade. They leave the jungle to the prisoners. Either the royals washed ashore in the jungle, or the Menards are keeping their arrival. Soon, my dear. First, prepare yourself while I finish making the needed arrangements. We'll head to Amanos in due time. For now, remember all we have learned thanks to your efforts. I hoped that by investigating the Ascendant Order, we'd uncover a clue as to how to find the missing Alliance leaders. Now we have it on good authority that they may be on Amanos. From the cook pot to it's just a saying, dear. As you're still on retainer, I'd like you to spearhead our rescue efforts. Jakan will go with you to the island, and you'll split up to search for the royals. It's risky, but there's a lot of ground. Aboard a prison ship, they sail for Amanos regularly from the Dufort docks. We'll be contracting the services of a Captain Aslosh. She's a dear friend. Jakan and I will meet you there after I finish briefing Captain Colleen and the others. While you head to the Dufort docks, I'll discuss.
Wait, what? The prison island?
Alright, folks, that brings us to the end of today's episode, with a bunch of arguing going on up there.
Well, that's true.
When we return next time, we will head to Amanos via the Dufort Shipyards and continue our search for the royals. Until then, I'm Ramblin' Rusty Elm. Have a good night, and don't forget to stop and smell the roses.